So I said in a recent video that I made that I have had a change of heart when it comes to fountain pen collecting. There are some really interesting and beautiful pens that I would like to explore, to review, to try. And this is one of them that's really caught my eye recently. I've had really good luck with this brand of pens, so I decided to break down and get it with my Christmas money from Asvine. It's the one everybody's reviewing now. Oh, let's take a look. It's going to be so neat. You know, and I don't know what else to say. I don't want to say the same thing everybody else has been saying, but it does come in the same box that I got my P90 in, which has been a really good pen. I really like the way it writes. It's a good starter. It writes really beautifully. It's easy to write with, and they say good things about this one too. There's the instruction manual. And as many of you may have guessed, there is the pen that everybody's been talking about from Asvine. It is the C2000. This is my first time seeing it, and I think it's really beautiful. Stabilized wood. It feels really good. It's light, but very, it's not plasticky. It's not woody. It's got that number 8 nib. Ooh, look at that. It's so nice. Very beautiful. I got a medium. We're going to try it. I can't decide what ink. I think I'm going to go with a bluish ink, but it feels great in the hand. Tightens down. Of course, it's a cartridge converter. I think people have speculated that's why the C in C2000 says Asvine there. C2000. Boy, it really is beautiful. I'm very happy. I think I ordered a red one, and I think I actually got the red blue. It's okay. I like the one I got. It's beautiful. And they say that the converter, yeah, it looks big. And we're going to try not to hurt it. That's what we're going to do. But like I say, it doesn't feel really heavy. It feels light, so it feels good in the hand. I already like how it feels for writing. It feels very nice. Very beautiful. Like I said, I thought I had ordered the red, but this looks more like the blue red, which is okay. I think they had trouble fulfilling orders. And it's smooth. So it's got like resin and wood mix. It feels really nice. Flat cap. I've heard some people say on the YouTube that they don't like the flat cap with the cigar shape on the other end, but I really like it. It's very beautiful. I think it's going to be a good addition. Let's ink it up and see how we feel about how it writes. So I've inked this pen up, and I have chosen Diamine Aurora Borealis ink for it. And since I just inked it, I'm not even sure it's going to write. Once again, I'm writing while filming. I can never do that. There it is. I like how it writes already. So it's the Asvine C2000 medium. Diamine. There's a U in there, isn't there? Sorry. Very lovely. I've found that I think Asvine does a great job with their pens and their nibs. They seem to be really good pens. It seems wet. It doesn't have a lot of feedback. I like it. Just be careful. Don't smear it. Let your ink dry. Let's see. Today is a very, well, no. That's, I'm thinking what I'm hoping for. A very cold day. Tomorrow, warmer, and snow is on the. We really need the snow around here. And it's really awkward to film, to write under a camera like this. That's not my best handwriting, but anyway, it does show how this pen writes. Um, it's large. It is a large pen. Here it is next to my P90. I don't know. No, they're about the same size. They're just about the same. Yeah, they're the same. I'm not going to complain that it's a large pen when it's clearly very similar in size. And I've really liked this P90. It's just it writes really well, and now I have this C2000 that writes really well. Let's see. Long day at work. I'm so sleepy. This is my journal. This is my nice journal that I've talked about. I try to make good entries in here. I got it at Barnes and Noble. I think you could have something like stamped on the back here, but it's okay. It's like it's got lots of pages. It's a very thick journal. It's gonna last a long time. I've had it now. I've been writing it for a couple of years. Let's see. My daughter's getting a new apartment, and she's been staying with us while she waits for things to get settled. So, if you watch my video, I'll put up a link to it about journals. I was telling folks at work today that they were teasing me about writing my journal at work. Uh, I was reading a book about Zen Buddhism, and they're saying that journals are very arrogant because we're assuming that someday we'll be dead and people are going to want to read our journal and know what we were doing every day. And that's not why I write in my journal anymore. I write because it's very enlightening to myself to think about how I really feel about things. Yes, very, very nice. I really liked writing with this. It writes really, really well. So the Asvine C2000. I mean, it's not cheap. I think it was like 40 bucks. But it's something I can indulge in once in a while to add to my pen collection. And I know that my pen collection is small compared to others I've seen online. I just didn't feel right about adding $500 pens to my collection, especially because it gets large enough, the collection itself, to where I'm not using the pens all that often because I want to use them all. I don't want anything to just sit in a box. So I rotate through them. And if I have too many, it takes all year to rotate through the collection. And I want to use things that I have. This is beautiful, and I'm going to want to carry it and use it. And it writes like a dream. I really, really like. I like how it writes, but I thought that I had heard that the converter was unusually big. It's not. It's a normal size converter, and I filled it up with this Aurora Borealis ink, and I mean it's the ink doesn't match the pen. Sometimes I do try to match my inks with my pens, like in my in this blue P90, I have oxblood ink in it from Diamine, so that doesn't match it at all either, but that's okay. That's one I've been carrying the last few days, and now I'm going to carry this one. In fact, I think this one's just about out of ink. I'll write some more with it, and then I'll carry this one. But yeah, it's lovely. I highly recommend this. Of course, this is not a channel that has endorsements. This is just me trying out pens and telling you what I think. Well, and it feels really nice. Yeah, it's not heavy. I mean, this P90 is heavier. It feels heavier, and I'm not going to give you the weight. There are some channels that put them on a scale. This P90 is physically heavier. So I don't know. Maybe I'll let you know. I'm going to do a pen collection video and let you know how I feel about carrying and writing with it, because I'll write a letter to some loved ones and one of my pen pals with it and see how it works out. So there you have it. The Asvine C2000. I'm very happy with this acquisition for my pen collection.